Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another video here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, because PlayStation ain't done with that thing yet, and the only next-gen console available, that PS5. What is good, guys, man? It is the end of an era. It is the end of a journey. Call of Duty is officially dead. Kaput. It's over. Wrap it up. This game franchise is now officially under Microsoft and Xbox. And PlayStation, after the FTC ruling, PlayStation has officially signed a contract with Microsoft and Xbox when it pertains to Call of Duty, and here is what Phil Spencer had to say. We are pleased to announce that Microsoft and PlayStation have signed a binding agreement to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation following the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. We look forward to a future where players globally have more choices to play their favorite games. Complete other bullshit. You know what I mean? That's the typical, PR speech that Phil Spencer, likes to say. I like how Microsoft like to blur the lines between Xbox and Microsoft, where there's a lot of back and forth, right? There's a lot of times where they will say Microsoft. They're not saying Xbox. They say Microsoft. And then they label it PlayStation. And there's times where they talk about it's Sony, and then they say Xbox. They kind of blurring the lines between how people on Xbox talk about Xbox, where it's not just Xbox anymore. It's more about just Microsoft as as a company. But my thoughts and how I feel about this whole acquisition. Like, I'm all for, companies acquiring other companies, especially if they have the money, the assets and things like that to acquire these companies. So I'm not against that. I'm not against exclusive stuff. I'm not against exclusive deals. I am not against any of that stuff. So if Microsoft were to do any of that stuff, I would totally respect it. Would I like it? No, I wouldn't like it, but I would totally respect it. Call of Duty is a franchise that I typically love to play. You know what I mean? This is like my pastime game. I've been an avid Call of Duty player since Modern Warfare, the first game, so that's like COD 4. And I've been playing the game ever since, putting in thousands of hours within this franchise. But my disdain when it comes to this acquisition just comes from more so me not trusting Xbox and that management. They barely can manage, what they have now, which they have the most studios when it comes to the big three. But they can barely manage those games now, you know what I mean? And to manage something like an Activision, a much bigger publisher, with one of the biggest games in gaming, to me, it just gives a lot of red flags when it comes to, Microsoft or Xbox itself. Another thing is that the business philosophy of Microsoft is pretty much like Game Pass, right? So Call of Duty is a pretty big budgeted title. It's a AAA big budget title that they put out on a yearly basis, where they will get majority of their sales when it comes to the game. Like if it's called 70-60, they will get that money back as far as what they put into the game and whatnot. And my fear is how Xbox is so Game Pass, is that the quality of Call of Duty will diminish. As far as bringing out a good looking multiplayer project, or game. Call of Duty is not an ugly game. They have a lot of things that that are put in there, and it's like I said, it's a big budgeted game. And my fear is that putting a big budgeted game like this on a yearly basis within a service like Game Pass will discourage people from actually buying the game. You know what I mean? Where they will get that money back as far as like putting a AAA quality game out there every year. You know, Call of Duty have its little quirks, it has little bugs and whatnot, but when it comes to the overall package, it is a quality AAA game. So I don't want that to diminish when it comes to the franchise due to the philosophy of one company and now that they're running. Because that's what I'm kind of seeing when it comes to these Xbox games, in my opinion, where I feel like the quality is diminishing due to them have to fit in the bill to develop their game surrounded around Game Pass. And that's my biggest fear when it comes to the whole industry in itself with these services and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not in the best mood when it comes to Microsoft and Xbox owning Call of Duty. Like I said, going back to management, I don't think they manage their studios properly. It's kind of interesting to me as well, where Activision, you know, they came out and pretty much said that they will not release, or they don't want to release their game into a service day and date because it doesn't make any sense for them. You know what I mean? It's guaranteed, you know, money that they're going to be missing out. But we'll see how that goes because, like I said, Microsoft's business philosophy is much different. But just on a gamer level, like Call of Duty in itself has been, in my opinion, diminishing as far as just like gameplay and fun and catering to, you know, the fans that actually play the game on a consistent basis. It has been diminishing a little bit from the core fan base, in my opinion. And I don't see somebody like Microsoft, you know, getting back to the roots of Call of Duty. I don't see them improving the franchise Call of Duty. Yes, will it still get its money here and there with certain things as far as like putting out a fun game or a quick game where you can just jump in with your friends and play. That I think that would maintain, but as far as us elevating the series, I don't think they got the chops. I don't think they got the you know what I mean? I don't think they got the aptitude for that. But we'll see in the future. We'll definitely see. Like right now, Call of Duty, it's very hard playing with your friends right now in this game, and I don't see somebody like Microsoft like improving something like that when it comes to the series. But once again, they officially owned them. They officially own, you know, Activision, or they're going to officially own Activision and the Call of Duty franchise. The only thing I will respect from Xbox when it comes to Call of Duty, if they can remove like, you know, skill-based matchmaking and things like that from the series, then I will have my respect from them. You know what I mean? Like I said, if they can bring back that old vibe to Call of Duty, I will have my respect for them. But personally, I don't trust it. I want to put my hopes up for something like that. That's just how I feel personally when it comes to Xbox. But you know what I mean, we never know. That stuff can change. That stuff can, you know, they can probably, now that they have something as big as Call of Duty, you know, I mean, management could probably get better, because yeah, you can't just come out here half-assing it with a game like this. You know what I mean? The Call of Duty community is very vocal. They're very opinionated, and you know, we'll see what they can do with the franchise. But I don't trust it at all. You know what I mean? I don't trust it. You know, I'm hearing Modern Warfare 3 is gonna bring back like you know, old perks like Ninja and bring back the mini map and things like that. But we'll see how the game is. But PlayStation, I think they have like 2 more Call of Duty games. They got like 2 more Call of Duty games before they lose their contract with the series. But yeah, I'm just curious to see how the series is going to end up. What's going to be the future of Call of Duty now under, you know, Microsoft. But overall, like I said, I don't trust it. I don't think they will improve upon it. I don't trust the management. That's just how I feel about Xbox. I'm not the biggest Xbox fan, and there's a reason why I'm not the biggest Xbox fan, is because I don't feel like they manage their studios and they manage their games properly when it comes to Xbox. But you let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's your boy J Bar. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. If you really enjoyed it, definitely, you know, sub up to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy your day. I'm gone. Deuces.
It's crazy.
Mission complete. Good job.
That ain't count. He was using conceal streaks.